Hey friends, Nick Arnette, another episode of Cool People I Know or Meet. I know this person, Katherine McNenny, extremely. Did I say your name right?
Yes.
Rock on. Well, hey, this tree right behind us. See this? I planted this thing. I don't know how many years ago that was, but
about 3.
But it's still growing.
Yes.
So I'm really happy because it was really hard to do. My back hurt for a long time. Anyway, hi Katherine.
Hi.
So you planted a lot of trees downtown. And so why is that? Why are you so into trees?
Well, probably because there aren't enough trees in downtown Los Angeles, and I am originally from Northern California, where there are a lot of trees.
A lot of trees there, yes.
So I have definitely noticed a lack of trees in, living here. I want to bring almost the trees with me.
Yes. And we're going to look at some. But tell me, you actually have a nonprofit that has something to do with trees, yes?
I started planting trees in 2010 around my building, which we'll walk by in a second on San Pedro and 5th, just because my street needed trees. But then I realized as I was walking around the neighborhood, which is Skid Row, the entire neighborhood actually needs trees. So I thought, well shoot, this is not enough. I need to multiply my efforts. And then it became clear I needed to start a nonprofit. So several residents of my building at first helped me learn how to do that. And here we are today. I have a nonprofit with several others called Industrial District Green. Industrial District Green? Yes.
You have a website?
We do. It's industrialdistrictgreen.org.
Pretty creative.
Yes.
Okay. Facebook page?
Industrial District Green.
Okay, so I'm going to be sure that you know where that is. And we're going to go take a look at this stuff. So this is just the beginning, okay? We're going to take a look. I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
I would use the term for you community activist. Is that okay?
I would not use that term.
No? Why not?
Because there are really true community activists here that have dedicated their lives to activism. I would consider myself a concerned resident. But I do advocacy work. But I think I'm still learning how to be an advocate for my community. I'm definitely still learning, but I have done some advocacy work. But I consider myself just a regular concerned citizen. Very concerned. Yeah, and I'm very concerned.
And mostly, what I know about, and please let's correct me on this one as well if I'm wrong. Skid Row particularly has a really big place in your heart.
Well, that's because I live here. So that's I have worked in the garment industry for coming up on 20 years in downtown Los Angeles, in and out of downtown Los Angeles. And so a lot of the places that I've worked have been around this area. And so I've been familiar with Skid Row, but not until moving into a building right in the middle of the neighborhood did I really learn about some of the issues and some of the work that needs to be done.
Like that. This is the busiest, I think it's the busiest fire department in the country,
yes.
Right? Yes, in the country. This is a constant thing in your building because I interviewed somebody else, Chuck Hashbarger, who has been in a previous episode, and he lives in the same building. So, Katherine lives in Skid Row, actually Skid Rokio, would you call it? Because it's by Little Tokyo.
We're in what's called now Skid Rokio, the bar, the pub down the street called the Escondite.
Yeah.
They have coined that term, and people downtown have latched onto it, and we like it. And so it's a little bit Skid Row, it's a little bit Little Tokyo, but it's actually technically in Skid Row.
And it's kind of hipster too, because the signs are, you kind of just have to be cool enough to know it's there, right?
Well, if you know the name, then you're pretty cool. Yeah, and you know it. Yeah,
well, I just, Yeah, anyway, so let's clarify then that you're not, living on the street. You have a condo and all things are going well for you, but you're in the community and you say, doggone it, I've got this stuff, but not everybody has everything, and everybody deserves to have a decent life. Am I on to anything there?
Sure. Well, one thing that is, I'll just state the obvious. Skid Row is a majority African American community that's been traditionally male-dominated. Most of the programs in the large missions and whatnot have been populated by men, and the programs for men, and mostly, for a long time, mostly African American men. So here I am, a white woman, and I try to be very careful with how I speak about the community, and I'm still in a learning phase. It'll probably always be. me in a learning phase. But yeah, so the concerns of this community are also very much the concerns of the African American community in general.
You have this nonprofit. I mean, you're really, really busy with that. That doesn't probably pay much, right?
It doesn't pay anything at the moment.
How about that? Okay, so how do you support yourself?
So I do still work in the garment industry. I have a full-time job. I'm a pattern maker.
A pattern maker?
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Do you like that?
I love it.
What is a pattern maker? Let's learn about that.
So this shirt that you're wearing,
yeah?
Someone had to actually create what that collar looks like and how that collar was going to get sewn together and how those stitches were going to look. That would be me. That's what I do.
So every time you look at a shirt, you kind of think about that.
I kind of judge, how is that pattern,
Yeah. Yeah, I like this shirt too because it doesn't wrinkle. That's the big thing when you don't iron.
Yeah.
It's important. Okay, pattern maker, which is a skilled labor.
I'm a tradesperson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a lot of you around. It's a good gig.
It's a good gig.
You'll always have work if you're a pattern
I'll
maker.
always have work.
Because LA is a good place to be in the garment business,
yes, it
right?
is. It's pretty much LA or New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
And LA is a lot warmer.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well let's start. Let's go on a tour. We're gonna really see some stuff here, and we're gonna be really careful. There are gonna be people that. Anyway, we're gonna just be really careful because we're infringing on. Yeah, because we're
respectful is a good word.
Yeah, respectful of other people's space that we're might be encountering along the way.
Yeah. Well, and let me just say this: the trees and the shade that the trees provide are for everyone. Homeless, housed, it doesn't matter. The trees are for everyone. That's right.
And I love them. I do. And especially this one, because I planted it. Well, yeah, I did. I had some help, but it was a lot harder.
Australian willow.
That's an Australian willow. Okay.
They're doing well.
And I'll get another shot of it so you get the full view. Okay. More to come. How about that, friends? Isn't Katherine great? Well, there's several more parts of this episode, so keep watching. We're going to see some more trees that she planted and also talk about some things about downtown. It's a great, great episode. So keep watching. Until then, everybody, Nick Arnette, be cool.